Hi everyone, welcome back to Jawesome Possum. I'm Sal, this is Grace, and this is Jawesome Possum. We're reading Jailbreak. That's the part where you tell people that you're also here so they're not confused by a voice later.
My dog started barking as soon as you said the word jailbreak. And I was like, well, I can sound like an angry Pekingese or, well, an angry Shih Tzu. That's also... Oh, right, you little...
So we're gonna finish Jailbreak today, is the goal. And then we're gonna read maybe all of Bard's Quest, and then if... Oh, it's just Bard Quest, not Bard's Quest. Did I give it a better name than
not his quest, personally. It's
just
just a quest that
All
a
right.
bard might go on.
I was giving it a better name than it actually had. Wait, did we not read page 99?
No, we did not. We stopped at the first panel. We observed that it fucking rules. And that was, I'm pretty sure that was everything.
Okay, cool. There's more to the page, apparently. So let's get into it. Survey surroundings, possibly sneaking a bite of ambergris. That's right, the stone from the whale or whatever. I remember that. And so we have the pumpkin on both sides. Squish. This is quite a panoramic view up here. Surrounding you mostly is other prison buildings. Who knows how many poor souls are trapped in this idiotic facility. Directly in front of you is another building. You hear water gurgling from it. Just beyond are some mountains, which might be a nice place to escape to, if possible. You're not really sure what ambergris is, but you have a feeling it will be essential. You grab a literal dollop and stick it on your pumpkin.
I was just kidding. I do remember that.
Yeah, I do too, yeah. Okay. That was a refresher page. So we know what's happening. Use harpoon to get across to building and shoot down hole. Oh, that's cinematic as all hell. Pew! Oh my god, he did it. Alright, now there's a crank. And oh, it's our friend! It's us! Oh my god! Ah! Wait.
Oh! Oh no.
We have to expand it. Alright, you pry the harpoon out of the whale, load it into the barrel, and fire. The pulley mechanism yanks you swiftly to the other rooftop. Readying your pistol to be fired indiscriminately into the void below, you hear some murmurs along the gurgling. The water seems to be rising slowly. Looking into his mournful, pleading eyes, you start to reconsider firing your handgun. You opt for the harpoon gun instead. You figure you might need the bullets later if you have to off yourself.
I mean, there's so many fucking traps in this place. I kind of wonder if they've got a point.
Yeah. I honestly do too.
I mean, what can you even do for this guy if not put him out of his misery before he drowns? An arguably incredibly fucking painful way to die.
Well,
however, that being said, I don't know how much better harpoon to the fucking stomach is.
I also wonder if this crank might have been helpful.
I guess we'll find out in a page or two.
So he just shot the guy we started as, right?
I'm trying to remember the order of events. I actually think that might be the other guy. I think the guy with the pumpkin on his head is the guy that we started as. Because I'm pretty sure he found the pumpkin after he got, like tried to climb up after the second guy and fell. Because the body fell down. Remember?
Yeah, and then he went into the room with the 3 pumpkins. And he fought at the puzzle,
right.
And that's why he's here. So that's the first guy.
Oh.
This is the dude who went up, got his head stuck in the hole. The pumpkin went back onto his head. This is the second guy.
Well, that's a bummer.
That's gnarly as hell. Pull lever and reel in the harpoon.
Oh no.
Ah! Oh goodness. Okay, you think you've got this figured out now. Amidst a lot of swearing and groaning from below, you nonchalantly walk over and pull the crank. Assuming this will trigger something right away, presumably with respect to the bars, you reel in the harpoon. The bars stay put, but a ladder emerges with some kind of control panel next to it, a good ways down.
It's always some fucking bullshit.
It's always some bullshit with Jailbreak. I almost forgot how much of this is just like pure insanity. Apologize to the man. Okay. He's noticing something. Okay. Oh, okay. You tie the harpoon tether around the crank so it doesn't go anywhere. You then get down on your knees in preparation for one of your most sincere-sounding apologies when something distracts you. A 5,000-piece jigsaw puzzle on the floor, partially completed. It looks like it's a picture of kittens. This looks like so much fun. So we were about to go down there. We were apologizing, then we notice just somewhere on the ground there is a puzzle. And that makes us turn our frown upside down.
All is well.
Ask harpooned man where rest of few thousand pieces are. He can't hear your question, doesn't really care to listen at the moment. Yeah, he's dying.
Fucking visceral. It looks like he's got some pieces around him, though.
Oh, they're in the water, mayhaps. Mayhaps.
Perhaps the aquatic version of mayhaps.
Yeah, that's right. See, when you're in Mermaidia, that's what it is.
Yeah, thank you. I've actually never been. I have never had my passport stamped at Mermaidia.
They're
but I'm
good.
happy to be talking to.
I could.
Yeah.
I've been a few times. You know.
I mean, clearly you speak the language.
I know. Thank you. I'm quite cultured. Climb down ladder and randomly press buttons on panel. Oh, Nelly. Release. Oh. 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 Oh!
Always the fucking bullshit!
You get your button-pushing finger ready for a field day. You're disappointed to find that simple switch. You pull it nonetheless. So, the events were, we went down. We pulled the release lever. It got rid of the bars. But our guy was being tugged by the harpoon the entire time. Gets ripped up into the air. Breaks the crank with his noggin. And it causes not just any old bars, but they're like spiked, prickly.
I'm just sitting here imagining if I got harpooned, if I was floating up to a set of bars at the top of a very, very deep, like 4 foot by 4 foot hole, and I knew I was going to drown, and then some other motherfucker showed up. And then I think maybe I'm saved. And then he harpoons me in the stomach, and I sit in agony as the harpoon is trying to reel me in, but cannot because my body is caught on bars. And then you get thrown through the air. Like, that is so much. It's so fucking visceral.
And he's still doing stuff too. He's not landed yet.
That's some Danganronpa bullshit.
I'm gonna have to believe you.
You should, because this would happen in a Danganronpa game.
Okay. How much time do we have to play that one of those? Like 30 minutes? Is it a little quick session?
Yeah, we could probably finish all 3 of them in like 30 minutes.
Easy. Take off helmet, use it for flotation, flip switch again. Okay, he's floating. He's twisting it. Hey, Josiah's here with the pixel bot. What the fuck is this emote? What is this shit? It's like it's nightmare fuel Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Release and then oh no. Oh god.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Oh god.
Every single fucking page of this comic is just like, yeah, okay, that might as well be the next thing that happens.
Oh, this web we weave. I know, that is the most serious looking Bob Ross I've seen in my life. And also, he's a little haunting.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I can see his little shiny white teeth from here.
I do definitely see his shiny white teeth. Staring at me. You struggle to remove the pumpkin, but it is swollen from absorbing too much water. You express your current emotion, try to twist it to the frowning side, but it gets stuck halfway. Though blind, you still manage to scramble over and pull the lever again. You are now the harpooned man. Activate Hugifier at Pumpkinhead and activate. This can only go well. So, our pumpkin guy is stuck between emotions. As am I all the time. Our first guy has landed safely, albeit he has a harpoon sticking out of his fucking gut. Sure, let's point the Hugifier at Pumpkinhead and activate. Oh. Okay, so it's pointing, so he's like, okay, what is it? Pretty huge. Bzow. Oh no.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh!
Oh my god! Fucking visceral!
Oh my goodness. Okay. You can't imagine what this strange device does, but it beckons you. There are 2 settings in the dial. You leave it at pretty huge. You don't want to get carried away. You are that guy. Okay, so let's just go back and enhance here. It gets
I love
zapped.
how every step of the way we have to redo the play-by-play because it's so much to absorb the first time.
Yeah, because the first time you're just trying to, like, you know, make sense of where you are. You're trying to map the terrain, you know, and then you go back and you're like, okay, well, where does this actually go?
Yeah, we gotta find out where we're going, and then we can find out who we are.
That's right. This is nightmare fuel.
That's like... I want to build that in Minecraft. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to express the feeling that I have about it. It's positive, sort of. But it's fucking funny.
It's fucking hilarious. And then it rolls through the whole... So probably killing multiple other prisoners and stuff. Before finally landing here. Look around and thank Guy for quick thinking with harpoon. Why do I keep saying harpoon?
Hey, Poon.
Harpoon? Oh, okay, I'm still stabbed.
Bitch, take that fucking shit. Well, actually, no. You shouldn't
Yeah.
take something out if you get stabbed. It's best to leave it in, because that thing also holds the blood inside.
Mm-hmm. It is keeping the blood from not completely leaving your body. You look around. You appear to be surrounded by mountains and a shitty-looking forest. Also, there's a conspicuous stump there. There's got to be some way to get down from this pumpkin. And so the idea is to load gun and fire at stump while saying King Henry V?
Sure.
I am King Henry V, I'm a king. I don't know how the song goes. Is there a King Henry V song?
I actually don't know. I also didn't know what is it? The Mala, what was it? Mala something. The other song that we sang last time.
There is a song. I think? I'm getting a lot of varying answers from YouTube. None of them are good. There's a song called King Henry V that came out 3 years ago, but I don't think it's this. This isn't a song. He's lying. This is a fake song. I don't believe this. Okay, we're zip. Oh my god. But it's 5, right? It's 5. Of 6, the musical? What's that? I'm too uncultured, maybe. Or this is just very 2000 and... Where are we? 7? Okay, we're sliding down on our own guts.
Yucky.
This guy's being lifted up. He zips out. Now he's gonna cut the harpoon, and then he hits his head. What the fuck? This is what life was like in 2007. Trust me, I was there. 6 is a new musical about the wives of King Henry the 5, 6, 7, 8, all different pop star archetypes. What the fuck? That's insane.
You may be pleased to know, I did find out that there is a historic British ballad called King Henry V's Conquest of France that could, in theory, be the ballad being referenced.
I have to know. King Henry V's Conquest of France.
There's a Wikipedia page for it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Is it... Okay. You don't have the... It's okay.
It's presumably fucking long, so...
I want to dissect Hussey's brain. Where?
Honestly, get in line.
Okay, it might be the blood loss, but you've definitely gone bonkers. You load the gun and fire it backwards through your torso while reciting the play. King Henry V. The play. But he was saying song.
It could, in theory, have been a suggestion. Homestuck has a lot less viewer suggestions than previous installments do. I don't know how much of Jailbreak is taken from like suggestions and how much isn't. I'm not going to pretend that I know, but my possible guess is that it was a suggestion, and Andrew Hussey also was like, yeah, that's... Just type that into Google real fast. What the fuck is that? It's a ballad? A long-ass fucking song thing that would be performed? Play is a good enough word for that.
Chat's saying that Jailbreak is 100% reader submissions.
Awesome. I'm so glad that other people are more intelligent than me, because it makes my life a lot easier. I hate when I have to be like, my conjecture is this, and then someone smarter than me hears me later, and they're like, well, actually, I knew that I was maybe not right.
It is decoded 2007 internet forum lore. You're allowed to not know it. At least you remember Jailbreak existed. I think we're doing more than most at this point with our reading. I don't think most motherfuckers are going back through Jailbreak. You act fast with your trusty knife to free yourself before the impending collision. You are now this guy. We're now the pumpkin guy. Grab the other guy's hand and run off into the forest. Okay. This is either going to be cute or this is going to be terrible.
It could be so beautiful.
You know what? Yes. Finally! Free at last! Though the victory is bittersweet, your friend has died of blood loss. There is no victory. The feeling is vast emptiness. You are no longer bound by bars of concrete, but you feel more incarcerated than ever. You come to the heart-wrenching conclusion that the only true prison is loneliness. There's only one thing left to do. Imagine that's how it ended? Wait, there's more?
Continue.
But everyone...
It's okay. He probably got better or something.
I like how it started off a little like, yay, and then it was like, oh. Continue. Oh, God!
Help! No,
Help.
wait, don't do that!
I'm back in the fucking building! I'm back! Oh, no. You wake up locked in a deserted jail cell, completely alone. There's nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. Turn around. Use key, carve spell into pumpkin, invoking elves and such.
Nice.
What in the merciful Christ's name are you talking about? Use key, carve spell into stomach, invoking elves and such.
Oh, great. I bet this is gonna be another fucking visceral panel.
Oh.
It was actually pretty normal.
This is like pretty cute, almost. If you didn't know what was happening. Maybe. There's already such a spell carved into your stomach!
Oh, well, thank goodness.
Is this when we cross over to Bar Quest? Maybe this is the tie-in with the elves. Recite spell while spilling blood, invoking elves and such. Fuck.
He showed up.
Why are you here?
Sun Slayer.
It's an elf. You don't know what any of those runes mean. You'll be damned if you're going to try to read them upside down. An elf appears anyway. With your trusty hunks magazine, forge a sword. Your gay pornography has been forged into a formidable blade. The elf saw a picture of a penis and started to cry. Why would that make you cry?
He's sensitive.
Click to see attachment. What are you sending? Oh, it's a RuneScape. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. I made the joke and then I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. But he does look identical to Slayer.
This does. Slayer. I only played RuneScape before I even read Homestuck back in the day. So like it's so far from my brain.
I've never played I've only played classic RuneScape and for a very, very, very short amount of time.
That's all you need. Don't touch the new. Don't touch it. Strike the elf. Oh, okay. We're experimenting with GIFs. Your health magics. Pulchritude. You could really use a boost in Pulchritude if you wish to win this battle. Now, I experienced RuneScape mainly through watching other people's like video essays and videos about the game without actually really playing it. Because that's better than playing a game. It's just to watch videos about it.
Hey! I love doing that.
Is that what we're doing right now?
That's what I'm doing right now. I don't have to read anything.
You don't have to read a damn thing. You just gotta be here for moral support.
No, it's great. It's like being in the chat, except I don't have to look at the words that I'm typing long enough to think about whether they're funny or not. I can just sort of open my mouth and they fall out, and then they're your problem.
Which is the best. Which is amazing. It's what everyone.
No,
should... Offer the elf a baby in exchange for one wish. The elf agrees to grant one wish on the promise that you will acquire a baby for him in the near future. Choose your wish. Get out of jail, a new pony, improve your pulchritude. Ask for a pony. Ask for second wish by promising twin babies. What have you done? Oh! Choose your second wish. Get out of jail. Improve your pulchritude. Wish to get out of jail, then trample the elf with the pony.
I laughed so hard at twin baby Homer that I couldn't say anything because I was coughing.
This is so good. Dude, is this Umasume Pretty Derby?
Does that one win?
Umapyoi. What?
Does that one win?
Yeah. Alright, we're here now. And now, we are attacking the elf. He's more than happy to magically transport you outside the prison. You had him at, I will get you more babies. You deal more damage in the fracas, but again, clumsily meddling skills have left you with the short end of the stick. Our pulchritude is terrible, but the horse is great pulchritude. But terrible health! Has 1 pip. Cut open the horse to sleep inside for the cold night.
It's just like Star Wars.
Jesus fucking Christ. Sometimes I wish you were in the chat. So I can just ignore your comments.
I'm like your intrusive thoughts, but in like a bad way.
Yeah.
Not in like a silly bad way, just in like a stop.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Alright, we're gonna Han Solo this horse.
Oh no, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. No.
You seem to forget your horse is made of paper and really isn't capable of cutting anything open. However, with the pony's already weakened health, the blow is just enough to take him to critical condition. His pulchritude takes a hit too. It makes me want to watch Sorry to Bother You.
I need to get like blasted and watch Sorry to Bother You.
That is a great movie. As snug as a bug, you have a feeling you'll get a pretty good night's... Wait, I skipped a line. I thought this was that line. I'm sorry. There's a lot happening to me right now. Okay, look what I'm having to deal with here. I'm under a lot of pressure. But the cold night air is imminent, and you have to do something. You decide to get into his mouth for warmth. Snug as a bug. You have a feeling you'll get a pretty good night's sleep. While you were doing all that, the elf entered his magic 2-bedroom bungalow for the night and locked the door. Man, it sure looks warm, and cast fireball at bungalow so you stay extra warm tonight. Jesus fucking Christ. Just, it's so it's so sad to watch. It's so awkward. I think I want a Jailbreak movie. Listen to me for like a minute. I want a Jailbreak movie, but Tim Robinson is like one of the two guys. And it's just like really awkward the whole time.
I feel like that's the only way to do it.
Yeah. And then the other guy who's the one who's downstairs who ends up stabbing him is, what's his name? The other guy that's always in I Think You Should Leave, who made the Slugs video. He's also really funny. I just forget his name. I think those two should do a Jailbreak movie, and I would be at the cinemas every day, making sure I keep it going.
They'd sell 1 million tickets, and they'd all be to you.
That's right. I have the poster. I have the DVD, Blu-ray, and the 4K, and the HD DVD as well, just to make sure. I would get it scanned to VHS, like lasagna cabinet for Jailbreak.
Make a custom VHS cover.
It'll only distribute on floppy. Hell yes. I think it's a great idea, actually.
You should talk to Tim about that.
Who's the other guy? And I think you should leave. Connor O'Malley. That's it. So it's the Jailbreak movie starring Tim Robinson and Connor O'Malley. And it's produced by A24. It makes $5 quadrillion. More billion bucks.
Everyone shakes your hand at the premiere because they're like, "Thank you so much," because we didn't have that idea, and none of this could have been possible without you.
Who would have thought of that? You're a fucking genius. Here's your cut.
They win an Oscar, and they're like, "You know what? I would just like to pass this over to the man who made this all possible. Thank you, Sal." And you come up on stage, and everyone jumps up, and they're screaming and cheering. That's beautiful.
I want this reality so bad. If I can ask for any wish.
Hello.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I'm happy my Tim Robinson joke landed enough for you to follow. That means it worked. You crawl out of the mouth covered in viscous horse slobber. You don't know any fireball spells, but you think maybe there's something useful in the runes on your belly. No fireballs, but another elf appears. That's what this is. I thought he was just really getting into it. And he was really like he was like but no, he was trying to read, which is even sadder. Dig up stump. It's the oh no! Oh. 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 Oh.
Help me.
I want you to know that whenever you click that on Discord, a really small, incredibly frowning face appeared over your icon.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
This was the best bait and switch in history. I saw the gun and I was like, oh, it's the same stump. This is a perfect reuse of a panel, by the way. Oh! You can open the stump easily. Oh, hi, what's up?
Sorry, I was gonna say all of MS Paint, like all the MS Paint Adventures, are really good about economy of panel usage and self-referential humor, which, like, you've heard me say that, like, Homestuck is an Ouroboros before, and I don't always say this in a positive light, but sometimes I mean it in a positive light, and a lot of the self-referential humor is really funny. And the panel reusage is a huge part of that, much like our desk versus mailbox situation with John, and shitting on or in things that he perhaps should not shit on or in.
Yeah. This is brilliant. You flip open the stump easily, revealing a hole. There's a gun in the hole. You figure the gun was placed here in case you need to off yourself at some point. There seems to be some powerful cosmic magnetism towards suicide, which surrounds the stump. It has no bullets. Jailbreak is 5,000 times better than Homestuck. I will say the highs are so much higher so far. Like, where are we at in Homestuck? 132? Listen, we're almost caught up to where we are in Homestuck and Jailbreak, and Jailbreak's already hit so many different levels of like, character and storytelling, you know?
In Jailbreak's defense, or maybe in Homestuck's defense, Jailbreak does end in less than 20 pages, so the entirety of the plot, narrative arc, character stuff happens in a much shorter time frame. Whereas with Homestuck, we are in Act 1, which means that Act 1 is all just about setting up bullshit for the rest of the act. However...
And debating shitting and things.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You could make an argument that Jailbreak does also sort of touch on that subject.
There's some through lines in these two different stories. Go on a hunt for children to repay the elf for his kindness. What are we doing here? There appears to be a bus full of children on a field trip coming down the road. You wait to spring an ambush. Unfortunately, not one of these children appears to be a baby.
Literally, my fucking jaw dropped.
I'm in awe of what's happening.
You know, something that is really sad is that since 2007, the context of these pages has shifted significantly, and it's not Jailbreak's fault, but it does make me intensely uncomfortable.
It's
the
hard.
Fucking frown with the measuring tape is like the cherry on top.
It's so good. It's like, fuck, wait a minute.
Literally. It's like, whoa, slow down.
Jailbreak didn't get worse. The world did.
Yes, exactly.
So real for that. Give bus of children to elves so you can go inside. Like, this is kind of like enough to make up a baby, right? Like, it's like 4 kids to babies, so 8 kids is 2 babies. What's the conversion rate on babies to kids? Do we know?
I think traditionally 1 baby becomes 1 child, but I don't know how that works for elves.
Yeah, but in bartering with elves, like, where do we go from here?
You gotta think with elves too. Having a baby must be so much more novel, because elves, first of all, they just find babies under like rocks and stones and shit. So it's really just luck of the draw. And how much more infrequent, right? Much fewer babies in elf world, because they live such long lives.
They're gonna eat them. They're gonna barbecue them. Oh my god. While you were measuring, the bus driver drove off with the rest of the kids, leaving you with only these 3. You see if you can interest the elves nonetheless. They are apparently unmoved by the offer.
The tiny fucking window.
Its fucking face.
It's like, ew.
Ugh. Tie kids together with the horse and he uses a battering ram.
I'm just remembering what happened last time we used someone as a battering ram. Oh, thank God.
Okay. An idea this good just doesn't come around every day. You bind your motley collection of hostages together with your ample supply of rope. But the combined weight of 3 kids and a small equine is way too much to even drag to the door. You're beginning to suspect this was a naughty word idea.
Career making moment.
I see.
I feel like I'm bringing this up because I just thought of it because we're looking at it. Whether or not you change it is up to you. But I feel like there's a setting that you can actually turn off the slurs, because there's a couple of them sprinkled throughout.
I want to see it. I'll censor it myself. I'm a big boy.
Okay, good call.
But we're
here for the truth.
I'm here for the fucking truth. It's okay, Hussy. I also made internet content early into my adulthood and posted it online and used the R word.
I think my favorite part about going back to rewatch old, like, Slenderman YouTube series is like watching and having a great time, and then randomly they just drop the R slur, and I'm like, oh my god, we used to say that in like everything. I
Yeah.
didn't, because I was a good kid, and I was also afraid of the panopticon of God watching me at all times, so I did not do that. But like, it's just so crazy now how, for the most part, we have all just been like, no, we don't say that anymore, and stuck to it. It's kind of impressive.
Not only are we talking about Marble Hornets, the entire way Grace and I know each other is from the Slenderverse community over a decade ago.
Literally.
The whole reason
Literally.
why we're friends is because of that.
I ate that shit up. I love that shit. I still love that shit.
I know Grace because they drew fan art of my series.
Yeah.
Well, really,
I
really
was,
my friend's series, but I also was kind of included a little bit. And that was enough for
I
me.
got your series at one point,
Yeah. Hey, you did.
and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, but I definitely dropped the R slur in like 2012 on it when I was like 16, 15 maybe.
I'm really scared for the teenagers of the present who are out here like making a digital footprint. Because like they used to talk to us about our digital footprint when we were teenagers, but it was so much easier to erase. And half of the social media sites that were big back then no longer exist. So we really
Yeah.
don't have to worry about our digital footprint. But now every social media site is owned by like a super monopoly and is going to exist for the next 70 years at least.
Yeah,
So basically,
that's
if
true.
you're 14, private your account because one day you'll be 25 and you'll wish that you made better choices.
Yeah, I actually recently have been going through my Twitter and purging. Like, 'cause I made my Twitter in 2009 when I was like a teenager and said some stupid shit. I have purged like, I think I'm up to 2023 in purging my Twitter. So a lot of my younger stupid stuff is gone. Yeah, kids shouldn't really be using social media, let's be honest. What they got to say, nothing of value. When I see a stupid take on Twitter, I check their user, and it's like 16, and I'm like, block.
I don't even check the bio for an age anymore because every once in a while it'll be like 37, and then I have to walk around for the rest of the day thinking about how like a person much older than me is actually sincerely posting like that on the internet, and it makes me really sad. So now I
I
just, when I see some dumb bullshit, I'm like, oh, you must be 11. We're not going to verify that.
Yeah, I check because if I get the urge to clap back, I'm like, wait, is their frontal lobe fully developed? And I'll check, and if they have, and if it isn't, I'm like, okay, that opinion disregarded. You didn't know what you were saying. You'll revise your life in 10 years and be like, oh my god, you don't matter. But yeah, but if I do see you're like an adult, I'm like, okay, I can make fun of you.
I try so hard not to clap at people on like Blue Sky because I don't want to make that a habit in my life.
It's a good
But
idea.
there was one point many weeks ago when I was so angry. I was angry at everything in the whole world, and I opened up fucking the Fox News website, and I made an account, and I scrolled down to the comments section, and I just spent like an hour responding to Trump commenters about how much they hated Joe Biden, just being like, Trump poops his pants, Trump poops his pants, Trump poops his pants, over and over.
Sweetie, if you need someone to talk to, you know I'm always here for you. You don't have to do
Thank
this to
you.
yourself.
I haven't done it since, and I don't plan on doing it again. But I do think, like, sometimes you just have a moment where you're like, okay, we're about to let go of all sense.
It's like when I see my husband fighting people on Instagram. I'm like, they're stupid. They don't just don't worry about it. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but like,
You're already better than them. You don't
Yeah.
have to prove anything. You don't, and honestly, you will never lift them up to being on the same level as
Yeah.
you. But just like, don't try because you're only gonna piss yourself off.
exactly. And we are better than them. On that note, let's
No,
throw two
literally-
kids in the
literally, I'm not
chimney,
even-
and maybe it'll snow
Yeah.
out the elves.
Yeah, fuck these elves.
I had to find a sec. What the fuck is
my
happening
God.
back here? The world's die and don't die with, exactly. We only have so much time on this earth. Let's, like, don't use it fighting with idiots on the internet, because they just want to rage bait you into arguing because they have no one else to talk to in their lives, and they know if they make you angry, you'll talk to them and prolong the conversation. Just don't. Read Homestuck instead.
What's that thing that people on TikTok say? They have a cortisol addiction. They're addicted to stress hormone.
That's funny. I'm not on TikTok, but that's good. That's a good one. You ordered the children to climb the house and go down the chimney. The horse tries to gesture that the gun has no bullets. For a second, I thought the horse had died already. So for a moment, I was like, did the ghost of the guy who shot himself possess the horse? I think I'm so hussy-brained that I was like, this must be where we're going.
You were already seeing the vision.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Continue your downward spiral of mental instability. Oh no, we're now the elf. This is the worst character switch in history. Inside the bungalow, it is warm and inviting. A little tea set, but it's like a little Japanese tea set where there's no chairs. You just sit down under the table.
Elf culture.
Elf culture. Invite the horse, children, and madmen in for a tea party. Frankly, you think that guy is a little unhinged. You don't want anything to do with him, unless he has babies, of course. I like how it's the question mark page, but with the elf.
It is, you're right.
Enact total war, set house on fire, and flee east to Moscow. Moscow is west, you boob. See, Hussy, don't use the R word. Use boob. That's a good, like, that's a good insult. It's funny. Very Megan coded. Use magical prowess to summon Muscovite elves. What the fuck is happening?
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. Remember when our main characters died like 20 panels ago?
He got better. I mean,
All
now
right.
he's getting trampled by children and a horse, but
I am
don't worry
Hussy
about that.
brained. I'm locked in on what Hussy's on. Whatever it is, I'm smoking it apparently.
You never get better.
I feel worse every day I do this.
It's gonna get even worse. In a better way.
This is New Game Plus. You don't know the spell for summoning elves, Russian or otherwise, and the only known spell is carved on the belly of that lunatic, and you're not getting close enough to read it. The only spells carved in your bellies has nothing to do with elves. From what you can decipher on the ruins, you think one has something to do with summoning vegetables. The other one may give you an elevated mystical communion with animals or something. What a lame-ass spell. Use ruins to commune with Pony and feed it a magicked carrot.
I got him.
Okay.
The happiest page in Jailbreak.
This is the only good page. This is the only page where nothing bad happened. Okay. A magical sense of communion tugs at the pony's primitive mind. The luscious magicked up carrot tantalizes the pony. All the pony's stats are completely restored. Bite off your own leg and use it to play fetch with the pony. The crying page again. That does not sound like an enjoyable activity for either party.
Please put the fucking crying elf in the thumbnail.
He has to be in the thumbnail. The Jailbreak thumbnails are harder, because at least with Homestuck thumbnails, there's some color, there's some, like, life in there. But Jailbreak is just white background, and then just, like, black MS Paint pen. And it's so unappealing.
if you decide to color in the elf, can you use the Slayer color palette? I sent it to you.
I saw that. Remind me to do that.
Yippee! Thank you.
Message me tomorrow and I'll do it.
I will do my best.
Damn right. The platonic. I love this so much. First, be the pony. Second, trample the child and the children and the man.
I bet I could edit it to look like you.
What?
The fucking photo of the elf crying.
Huh?
I was just thinking out loud.
Huh?
You could just say no.
Huh?
You're so mean to me. Stop it.
I knew that if I hit the hump button enough, you'd laugh.
It's true. It's true.
To
So
quote
predictable.
Sony talking about Bloodborne, it's about persistence. I'm sorry, but I'm not familiar with the command, be the pony. Remember the last time we were on a page with question marks and we ranted for 20 minutes about how they're different qualities of pixels?
There's actually a name for. Oh my goodness, Cinnamon Toast, you're gonna need to hush that attitude. There's a name for it. I think. Okay. It's called like Nixels or something. I'm telling you, this dog is so fucking human, but only insofar as she is capable of giving me the most attitude ever.
We're at the point of the stream where my brain's breaking. And I'm like,
We haven't even-
and I'm crying.
We haven't even gotten into Bard Quest yet.
Fuck. Try turning off
Let me
pixelated
silence
image
my dog.
scaling. Wait, is that a setting? Holy shit, wait a sec. Settings. Huh. Oh my god, we're in settings.
You have it already on.
I
It's
do?
not that they're blurry. It's rather that the pixels being used in different parts of the images have different sizes, basically. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's not an what is it called? It's not an anti-aliasing issue. It is an intentional stylistic choice on Hussey's part. They do the same thing in Cyclonials. And it's a choice, and it's okay that that's her choice. But I don't like it. Then it makes me irritated.
We turned it off. It was on, now it's off. Hopefully it helps some things out.
I prefer it on personally because I don't know, maybe I'm crazy style, but I feel like now there's an anti-aliasing halo around the elf, whereas it was nice and crisp before.
I don't see it. I think you're going crazy.
Okay, I trust you. You know what? You're probably right.
With elf powers, order the pony to trample children and men. This is a good image. Okay. You really put your back into this enchantment. You will coerce this pony towards murder, come hell or high water. The pony wanders off and snuggles into bed. He looks really warm and cozy. You are now the pony. The gaslight setting. Enjoy restful slumber.
Yay!
Is that how it ends?
Yes!
Oh my god, we finished Jailbreak.
And we only had to kill ourselves once.
Well, it depends on how you think about it. Wow, what a what a weird denouement of being this other character and this elves and children, sacrifice and horses.
I like the part where teamwork undid our madman.
It's true. The last panel actually wasn't added until years later during Homestuck.
Really?
Wait, so for the longest time it was just you are now the pony and then like that was it? And then years later he was just like, fuck it. Oh my god. how to feel except maybe rage, disappointment, anger. Well, Grace, any words you want to say about Jailbreak? Any final words?
I understand. I understand a little bit more about Homestuck that I did not understand quite as deeply as I do now.
And this will enrich my first time reading of Homestuck by knowing things about Jailbreak.
It actually will, sincerely.
This was a good idea I had the other week to do this.
It was a good idea. You did a very good idea.
That's it for Jailbreak. Thank you all so much.